Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Will hand it off. Fighting off the defender.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play for...
Number 4.
Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Not the way he wanted to kick it. The kick will be down just inside the 45. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it to the left. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Looking downfield, it's Rojas. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Toss play to the outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run the option. Powering through. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Back to throw. It's Rojas. Catch made on the left side. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pierce. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Throws a bullet to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback. yards downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there, wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The Gamecocks will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll go with the ground game man. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. Powering through the defender. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception. And a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Has the first down and more. Good enough for first down yardage.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle, they seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that, and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Rojas. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Yeah, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On first down, it's play action. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Run down after a set. So it's 2nd and 3. The Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Dropping back, it's Rojas. Trying to extend the play. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Using his legs on the scramble. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. And the Wolverines will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Send the back in motion. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
And the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple deep powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. One more play before they head to the locker room. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the 1st half. The Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. He's looking to scramble. He's got a 1st down and more. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st and keep this drive moving.
1st down and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks loose at the 45. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Rojas. He'll try a pass here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. 1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And here comes a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the 2nd half of this playoff game.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. He's going to take another shot right here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Throws a rocket toward the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's found some room at the 45. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
And the Wolverines starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Second down play coming up. As the first down is still going. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Rojas. On the run, he'll let it go. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll run the option. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
It's third down for the offense. And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Rojas. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him, but great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Oh, what a move. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him? They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Handoff running right. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the wideout goes in motion. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Touchdown, Wolverines. They jump in front here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Pierce. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? First down. They're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Pierce. Tackle made after a big gain.
quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. He's got his man wide open. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Caught near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, I thought we'd see this tied in all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, it's a game of matchups. It always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on third and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, fourth and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for 2. Try to win it right here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. And looking to throw now on first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete as time runs out. Game over. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.